Yo, man, what it do, man? This is the 11:30 podcast. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, man. Welcome back, man. Once again, Happy New Year's to everybody, man. We back up in this thing, man. New Year, looking fly, I guess. How y'all doing out there, man? How y'all doing? How it be? How the New Year's treating y'all? It's been a week so far. I hope everybody, still receiving their blessings. How everybody doing on this beautiful evening on this Wednesday, new week, Got a podcast for you guys, man. We're going to jump right into, man. We're going to start it off at the top, man. I didn't talk about this last podcast, man, and it hurted my feelings. I feel sorry for myself, man. But, Michelle, hey, if you watch FOX5 and you seen that weather lady, Michelle, woo, what it do? Yo, for real, y'all. And the crazy thing about it is when they put her on like every other, time. She ain't the permanent weather lady though. Cause they already know she fine. She already got a YouTube little joke of her. Like this fine weather lady, the meteorologist, Michelle. Yeah, man, I know y'all know who I'm talking about. FOX5. Get that other little weather lady out there. I know she probably, been there for some time or whatever. But Michelle, man, she do a good job. She tell all the temperatures just right, whether it's gonna be a hot day, whether it's gonna be a warm day, whether it's gonna rain, whether it's gonna snow, whether she gonna wear a black dress or a red dress. Who knows? Yeah, man, Michelle, man. Check her out on FOX5, man. Man, we got a lot to talk about here, man. A lot to talk about, and later on FOX5, come on, I'm gonna try to catch her. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. We're gonna move on. Man, vaping, really, vaping, bro. Man, what's going on, man? And the crazy thing about it is, it's not a black thing. It's not a black thing. I mean, you might see a couple of niggas or shorties up in the club or wherever they at, vaping or whatever, like. They do that because, I don't know. It's just for fun. But, niggas out here dying for vaping, though. Like, real live, though. Like, that's that white people shit, man. And I don't know, like, wanna smoke, just go smoke some weed. Go get high. Go smoke something. Vaping, though, for now, it is killing everybody who's vaping. But, hey, man, stop that vaping shit, man. Stop that shit. That shit goofy as a motherfucker. For real, my ass, man. Niggas out here vaping and shit. Like, they want to smoke, but they don't want to smoke. They just don't know if they want to make up their mind yet. Like, should I smoke today? I think I should, but I don't want to all the way smoke today. Man. Yeah, man, just been so much going on, man. The NFL playoffs, man, got underway last week. Man, oh man. I feel bad for the Saints, man. I feel bad for New Orleans, man. 3 years in a row, damn near 4 years in a row or whatever. They've been getting cheated out of making it at least to the Super Bowl. Man, the hit last year, the catch, I think it was the hit last year or the catch last year or whatever. It was the hit, and then it was the hit last year by the Rams, and then the year before that, it was the catch that my man Diggs caught and, scored a touchdown. It got to be one of the, highlight plays of the NFL as far as me goes. That was awesome. But, man, they just keep getting screwed out of that spot, man. And hey, man, congratulations to the 49ers. Congratulations. They've been hot. They've been on top. They surprised me this year, but they've been on top. So congratulations to them. The Eagles, man. They had a good run about 2 years ago, and they just ain't finding themselves yet. And the Seahawks is going all the way. Hopefully, Russell Wilson, but as far as the NFC East goes, Russell could do his thing. But the AFC, Thank God the Patriots lost. I know everybody in America loved the fact that the Patriots lost, man. Hooah! You know, hooah! The Patriots is out of there. You know, people talking about Tom Brady, whether he's gonna like retire or, you know, or he's coming back for another season. He's like 40-something years old or whatever. And so, hey, the way it went down this year, the end of this year, he's coming back to try to get that one last championship. Kind of like how Peyton Manning did when he rode on out. But man, we take on who we take on. We take on Tennessee. They the ones who beat the Patriots. We take on Tennessee. Tennessee, man, they was looking good. I mean, you know, it was a low score game, 14-13 though, but Lamar Jackson, we coming out there and we going ham. We going all the way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We going all the way, man. But the NFL playoffs, man, every game been marvelous, man. It's just been that's what NFL playoffs is all about. It's all them playoffs games, man, when it come to basketball and football, man, they be off the chain, man. Off the chain. As we move on, man, the next topic, man. Spoilers for people, man, who didn't catch Power this week. Spoilers, you can go ahead and skip forward a couple of minutes or so. But man, Power, man, back with a bang and Mo. I want to talk about Dre. Dre now a part in that show that I felt that. Not saying, you know, like it was me, but I felt where he was coming from. Because it all starts in a home, you know, as a little boy. You got to grow up from a little boy to a grown man. You know, some niggas don't grow up as a grown man, you know. But it all starts, you know, when you're little, man. And the thing that, you know, what made this fool insane was his mother just kept telling him, you know, you ain't gonna be shit. You ain't nothing. You know, whatever, you know, she was exactly saying what he was saying that he said to her, but you know, it all started, you know, at home, man. And, you know, he grew up with that type of mentality and just went out in the real world. And the real world didn't give a shit. The real world don't give a shit about you. So, I mean, boom. You put that on top of him getting out trying to make something of himself, but, you know, landing flat on his face. And, you know, it's going to eat you up. It's going to eat you up. And he almost shot his mother in the head, man. He really almost shot his mother in the head. And I was like, really, man? Really? But they got him in prison. That part was just like, you know, really, you know, like, really? So that's this really how this fool life been because of his I mean, yeah, the choices he made along, but in the back of his head, he always knew, like, okay, I ain't shit. I ain't gonna be shit. I ain't nothing. My mother told me I ain't nothing. My mother told me I wasn't going. You know, like, you know, it's normally a father's ain't in the household. So you have your mom. So you know, to have your mom telling you that, you know, 24/7 in and out. You know, whether you was, you know, that's gonna eat you up, man. As far as a man, we already don't have our fathers in the household to, you know, teach us, you know, what to expect in the real world from a man, you know, and everything. So I felt him on that though, but he had to go because homie was a snitch. Real life, homie was a snitch, so he had to go. So hey, that on that though. But check out Power, man. Check out Power. And yo, while we on the TV topic though, man, I really wanted to touch on this, but I really didn't um watch the season premiere last night because I found out that, oh man, I didn't see some crap. The have nots for my have nots fans. Man, I love it. But I'm finding out that they're going what's his name? Wyatt. He shot his mother and his father. It's crazy. So I got to go back, man. I got to watch a few because I was like I was really confused. Candace found out that Dirk is his father, is her father and everything, and Man, like that show is bananas. Bananas though. I really wanted to touch more on that, but I gotta go back and watch more of that. More of them episodes before I can get on that. And those for everybody, a little note for everybody out there, who's saying fuck cable. Hey, me too. If you're looking for something, you just got Wi-Fi, bruh. If you heard of Sling TV, go with it, rock with it. That might float your boat. Hulu, everybody know about Hulu, and of course they got the live TV with that. But my preference, I tried out recently. YouTube TV. YouTube TV. It includes the DVR. It's $50 a month. If you don't want your premiums and everything like that, and you make it download, all your shows just with your Wi-Fi. That's good though. But YouTube TV is where to go. Is where to go. Man. And on channel note, y'all, subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the 11:30 podcast. Hey, man, I'm gonna hit y'all with a little story. It was this past weekend on Sunday. Man, one of the most ghetto fabulous places of them all. Walmart. Me and baby, we go to Walmart. We getting some house things, and oh man, it's people inconsiderate. It's people trying to oh man. I understand. Yeah, we in wheelchairs. I understand that. But I mean, it's so many aisles, and it's so it's two directions you can come in. So I'm steady. We steady trying to grab things. People like, oh man, excuse me. I'm like, man, I'm ignoring it because at this point, like you can really fucking go around, like. That's all you can do. Like, you really see us, here trying to get what we can get. I mean, my girl got the chair to kind of like rise up, but she was doing that. But if you're gonna say excuse me, at least hey, you need some help. If not, or if you do, we can grab it so we can move along, so you can get what you want and get out your way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and man, that joint up on Georgia Avenue was packed. Niggas about to fight. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not coming back to this one again. We gonna find another one. Walmart. Ghetto fabulous. Walmart. We gonna move on to my next topic. This topic right here is for all my wrestling fans, my professional wrestling fans. So, if you're not really digging the wrestling topic, you can skip forward or just watch some of my past episodes right here, the 11:30 podcast here on YouTube. Wrestling, man. We're going to start with last week on Fox, this past Friday on SmackDown. We seen the return of Sheamus. We ain't seen Sheamus since WrestleMania, and he kicked Chad Gable, or Shorty G, whatever. I don't even like the fuck they calling him Shorty G. Like, really, though? Like, really? But he embraced the character, so it's Shorty G. But he came down. I'm thinking he about to, help Shorty G. But the revival just, nah, we good. We don't want none of that. And turned around and kicked my man. And I'm like, oh, okay. He coming back as a heel. That's what's up, man. Glad to see Sheamus back. Who else returned on SmackDown? John Morrison. And the crazy thing was about that, I think I went outside or went upstairs for a moment, and I found out on Instagram that John Morrison was on SmackDown. They're knocking on the Miz locker room door trying to get a word from him why he beat up Kofi Kingston after the match, because he's frustrated with Bray Wyatt and everything that's going on with that. And then out comes John Morrison. Kudos. I mean, we seen John Morrison on the bump on the WWE Network, and he said we'll be seeing him real soon in the new year, and that sure was the first WWE live episode of the new year. So kudos to John Morrison. That was dope. And to top it off, the Usos, man. The Usos came back to save their cousin Roman Reigns at the end of the show before Dolph Ziggler and Boo Boo King Baron was about to beat him up, whatever they were gonna do to him. But yeah, I called him Boo Boo King Baron because he he's a heel, and he's doing his job. And as a heel, and as a bad guy in the wrestling world, you know when you're doing your job when people don't like you. Don't mean, oh, he's a great wrestler. Love the inner days, love the deep six, everything he do, great. Just don't like him because he's an asshole. And that's he accomplished his goal, you know. For a guy that's coming out there and he's smiling, giving the fans that, it's more harder to be a bad guy than it is to be a heel. A heel, you can flourish, you can do your thing, especially when you're good in the ring, and then you know you're doing your entertainment thing, you're good. But for the good guys, it's really, really hard, you know, especially when you're a new guy. But yeah, the Usos return, man. That was super, super, super dope. Yeah, man, SmackDown, man, it haven't been disappointing lately. It been off the chain, man. It been off the chain. No complaints. No complaints. This past Monday night on Raw, we seen the return of the Big Show. I say that was surprising. You know, I know they always say, well, they was delivering a surprise, but I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be Ricochet, this is gonna be someone just out of the blue, but it was the Big Show. So kudos to Big Show, man. Big Show's, I guess, back or whatever, but he had a match, looked it great, nice in shape, man. He's really not the Big Show, just tall, big Show, I guess. Other than that, man, AEW, man, still thriving, man, still thriving. I'm probably do an update episode on or a wrestling um little episode of AEW Dynamite tonight and NXT. It's going to be a dope show, both dope shows tonight. Um, Other than that, man, the superstars of the decade, man, from 2010 to 19. Who was the superstars of the decade? I'm gonna leave that to all my wrestling fans out there. Man, you had a lot of guys, man, whether it's from John Cena, some would say, I really wouldn't say because he was winding down about 2017-ish, you know. Seth Rollins is up there. Daniel Bryan is up there. I'm talking about guys who had a major impact from 2010 to all the way to 2019. You know, Sheamus. You know, it was a lot of guys that really, really crushed the world of professional wrestling. And I mean crushed, I mean, you know, achieve, you know, big things. Big things. We gonna move on one topic. Well, before I do this, man, I want to pay homage to my 85 South show guys, Carlos Chico and DC Young Fly, man. You know, if you watch that show, the 85 South show, please subscribe to that one, man. They do this junk where and I got three of them. They do this junk where this podcast is for. So I got three of them, man. Yo, man, this podcast is for everybody who put chips on a sandwich, man. Real live, man. Don't say that shit next. That's some good stuff. You ain't hood if you don't put chips on your sandwich, man. Come on. You ain't hood if you don't put chips on your sandwich. Shout out to all my women out there that got all their edges laid. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. This podcast is for them. You know. This podcast is for, you know, all the BB dubs. They got like 6 titties. It's cool. If your man love them and he love them, let him suck on them, you know? Let him suck on them. But yeah, man, this been a cool podcast, man. Hey y'all, man, this is the 11:30 podcast. Hey y'all, before I go, man, once again, man, don't forget to pray, man. Don't forget to pray. You have not because you ask not, man. And you wake up, have a good day. Just pray, man. Pray. Everything is going to be okay. And have faith. Have faith in the name of Jesus because God ain't through with you yet. Excuse me. God ain't through with you yet. If he woke you up this morning to have a blessed day, or he woke you up just in general, your day is going to be blessed and you're going to be blessed. So just ask God for whatever you need. He'll take you there and he'll give it to you, man. For real. So once again, y'all, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. I need all the subscribers, all of them. I want all of them. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, man, and like, man, comment, dislike, man, whatever floats your boat, man. This your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, man. This is the 11:30 podcast. Thank y'all for joining, man.